You clearly awaken the Drunken Sword Immortal System, where you get stronger by drinking alcohol. Yet you transmigrated into a sect that prohibits drinking, and all disciples are forbidden from going down the mountain unless they receive a task. Until this time, you received the opportunity to go down the mountain for procurement, so you got completely hammered. After returning to the sect, you actually crawled into the first senior sister's bed. What's more, you defeated the Sword Feather Peak Master who was at the Great Ascension stage with a single sword strike. This matter instantly alarmed the Empress Sect Master, Leng Yeqing. With a wave of her hand, a powerful spiritual F-force flew out, effortlessly dispelling the alcohol from your body in an instant. Under the gaze of countless eyes, you were forcefully awakened. Groggily opening your eyes, you sat up, hesitated for a while, scratched your head, and cautiously asked, "What's happening? Why am I here?" "I remember having a dream just now. In the dream, I seem to have gained a system in the Great River Sword." You quickly checked your mental state and only then discovered that deep in your soul, there was a great river surging from the horizon. Excited, you quickly checked the system status. The Great River Sword had 2 states. If you didn't drink, you would be just like others, a small foundation establishment cultivator. But if you were drunk, relying on the divine sword intent of the drunken god, you could control the Great River Sword to slay even transcending tribulation stage experts. At the same time, amid everyone's chatter, you finally recalled just how crazy you had been. While your mind was racing, Jianming Peak, the Sword Feather Peak Master, hurriedly arrived before Gu Yuan, examining the injuries of his disciple. Then, Jianming Peak spoke in a deep voice. "Hall Master Gu Yuan's meridians are completely severed, and his injuries are too severe. He's utterly crippled." As he spoke, a cold glint flashed in Jianming Peak's eyes, and he looked coldly at you. "I believe this boy has repeatedly violated the rules of Nine Swords Mountain, and by crippling a core disciple of the sect, it's sufficient to prove that this boy's herd is vicious. According to sect rules, he should be punished severely by impalement to set an example." As soon as these words came out, everyone gasped. This was a death sentence by 1,000 arrows, and then burial in the sword tomb. This was the most severe rule of Nine Swords Mountain, generally reserved for traitors of the sect, or even for the most heinous disciples. "Peak Master Zhan, this matter cannot be generalized." Baiyu suddenly spoke up. The cause and effect of this matter were witnessed by all disciples. If Gu Yuan hadn't acted with murderous intent, even using the shadowless sword in the end, he wouldn't have ended up like this. If someone wanted to kill Peak Master Zhan, would Peak Master Zhan resist? Or would you let them slaughter you? Even if Gu Yuan was wrong to force his way into your Sword Feather Peak, he didn't deserve this. This boy is ruthless and must not be kept alive. Jianming Peak roared with thunderous rage. Moreover, who doesn't know that Gu Yuan is from the ancient clan of the Central Continent? Now that his meridians are severed at Nine Swords Mountain, I'm afraid even the sect master won't be able to explain this to the ancient clan. Meanwhile, Empress Leng Yeqing's